What's up guys, BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Eternal Evolution, and today gonna give you guys some tips, those of you who are starting to play alongside us. Again, make sure you guys follow that link in the description. That is our referral code right there. If you are planning on spending on the game at all, especially, click that link and we will get playing together. So 5 big tips I gotta tell you guys to do right off the bat. If you're playing on a new account, you're in your first week of playing, you should have your events, your 7-day events starting to clear out very soon. There's a couple things you need to know to really progress the best when you start off. Number one is these diamonds. Man, these diamonds, these coins, whatever you want to call them, you need to save them up in bulk. I usually hear people say they want to keep between 20 and 50,000 at all times. Why is that? Because there's a lot of things to do with them. Number one, you don't really want to do it is on basic summons. The 2,700 per 10 summons really is not that great unless you really need to go for an exchange hero, or you really like the reward that you're going to be getting for every 30. I highly suggest you try to stay away from basic summons. Maybe in the very beginning of your account, it's not that bad. Doing it for a little bit and then stopping and making sure you're saving it up is very, very important, because this is going to be one of the main topics of today, is what you're going to be using all of these diamonds on. So number one, try not to do too many basic summons whatsoever. Number two, talking about summons as well, save your advanced summons. These are very, very important. These guys right here, they can get you epic heroes. I think we even hit, who did I get the other day? I think yesterday I actually managed to hit, I don't even know how to say his name, Aniruda, which can be a very good CC style hero, grouping people up, but you can hit those in those summons. So if you get really lucky, fingers are still crossed, I hit someone like a Leo, that'll be awesome. But you can get them in the advanced summons, but you want to try to wait for that for special events, because if you come over to events and once you get it unlocked, I believe it is in the recruitment event right here. So using these summons will get you rewards. One of the really good ones early on, getting to the 150 point mark in the second week of your account, is going to be getting you a Serena copy. You should be able to get 4 to 6 Serena copies pretty easily. The other thing is you want to make sure you leave Serena on your wish list. She's going to be the best healer for your team for a very long time, until you're ready in maybe week 4 to move towards an SSS healer. Now, there are some other good rewards here. You can get the SSS heroes, but getting to 500 is a little bit of a stretch unless you really just saved everything from the first week, which might have slowed your progress down. Some people like going for Emma as their first main carry hero. I'm kind of hopefully waiting to summon for someone else. And then, of course, the whales can get an early Leo if they go way crazy. Again, I'm hoping I can get an early Leo to show them off. But this right here, it's a lot of summons, but he's definitely worth it if you are a spender out there. Again, save these advanced recruitment cards up and make sure you're setting your wish card to heroes that you're really going to need. Serena, one of them for sure. Oak is another. He's just an absolutely amazing tank. I'm really grinding to try to get him up there as fast as possible. And of course, you have the exchange up here too, where you can get some pretty decent copies in here. I believe it refreshes every 7 days. Actually, no, it might refresh every 14 days. So beware, don't grab this one too early on your account, because when you're level 5, when you have 5 level 240 heroes, you can use it. Before that, nope, cannot. Don't do that. So that's that. Number 3 is going to come in the form of, well, the shop. The shop is very, very good for resources. I buy out the shop except for I don't particularly go for the mythic set, since I already have better ways to farm the mythic gear. I've already cleared all that stuff so I can clear it out. But getting all these resources and refreshing this every single day and using even to get fodder, these fodders I think are really good value. This is what you should really be investing all of your diamonds in. These diamonds are going to make you food, elite hero shards. You're going to get progression to break through your heroes. You're going to get equipment enhancements. You're going to get what is it actually called, exclusive enhancements, I believe, right? Yeah, exclusive enhancements. You'll get these guys down here, the purple ones, once you have it unlocked on specific heroes. You're always going to need more of those, trust me. So in the shop, make sure this is where you're spending your diamonds, right here in the good shop, and you are refreshing. I think it starts out at 100, goes up to 150, and then 200. I just do all 3 of them just because it feels good for the first part. So keep that in mind. Number 4 on the list is the guild. So make sure you try to join a guild that's level 3 as fast as possible. Now, there's a big reason for that. Number 1 is you get the guild hunt open. When you get the guild hunt open, there's these things that's kind of behind me right here, but the rewards for beating the guild hunt are gene breakthrough core shards and gene modules. Those are really important because if you're used to playing Idle Heroes or Infinite Magic Grade or any of those games that we play, there's a class technology section which lets you start investing in certain types of stats that are going to help you immensely. You're going to need first these gene modules, and then you're going to need the gene breakthrough cores to enhance them even further. This tells you exactly what heroes you have in your account that are going to be qualified as these. So yeah, just be prepared because this is really important, especially for me going for energy early on. You're going to get a ton of power on your account just by doing this. So make sure you're joining a guild. Even if you're not level 3, just make sure it's an active guild. You'll get to level 3 very quickly. Don't worry, just participating in everything, and you'll get the guild hunt open and your daily challenges already. So that's number 4. And number 5 is kind of the biggest one here. 5 is just by far the most important thing you do. And that is buying out additional attempts every single day in every single place. The Rise of Heroes is probably one of the best early game events I've ever seen in a game because it's easily free to play doable. I mean, you can clear normal very easily. You can destroy the normal boss in one hit very easily. And then you get to smash all of these different nodes to get a ton of these hero tokens. And you get a lot of the old John shards as well. And more importantly, you get the stage coupons. Now, early on, unless you're spending money, you're probably going to be able to beat the hard boss after like a couple attacks. The normal boss should be a very easy one to farm, which is what you're going to do. And every single day you should be able to complete your event missions, and then you can get a ton of resources and those limited recruit cards that you want to be saving up for the correct heroes and the events as well. Tons of hero tokens, and you can do about 100 raffles per day. Now, we're already on round 8, but the first 5 rounds include 5 limited summon cards, recruitment cards. Those are really good. After you get to the 6th round, you get these gene hybrids. Essentially, 60 of these equals a hero, an SSS hero of your choice to enhance that hero. Not to pick the hero, but to enhance them. And you should be getting like 70 to 100 of these every single day. But what you have to do is you have to be clicking this button up here and buying out all attempts. What you should also be doing is buying out the maximum number of attempts in here. The Lost Valley is where you're going to grind up all of your gear. You're going to get recruitment cards over here, which is really cool as well. And Terradome's a little hard unless you have a strong melee team. This is where you're going to get your prototypes and stuff. Very much important because that's going to be a huge boost to your account. And then besides that, there's really not too many other places you have to worry about grinding besides your elite campaign. You should be able to purchase 1 or 2 depending on your VIP level essentially every single day, and you should be grinding this out as much as possible because you have limited number of attempts to try to work your way through the chapters here. And you guys can see there's a lot of chapters here, so you're gonna want to make sure you do that, and that is where you're gonna want to save and use most of your diamonds is for things like that. So hopefully it helps you guys out. Let me know what you guys think. I might be doing a full beginner's guide as well, just going over what is where your power is kind of coming from, how to prioritize your team, things like that. Our account is looking pretty solid. We're essentially going to be doing not 100% free to play. What we're going to be doing are the monthly passes. So I basically had Google points, so I didn't have to spend any money whatsoever. And we're doing the 2 cards every single day. For a month. You get some pretty good stuff right off the bat for purchasing. So that's what we're going to be doing, a very low spender account. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how your accounts are going. Again, make sure you guys go down into the description, download the link, whether it's Google Play, iOS, whatever, click that link, download it. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the game because, yes, it's just one of the most enjoyable free-to-play games I think I've ever played. And it just sounds like it gets better and better every week. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.